Hey guys, and welcome to a walkthrough of a 2-bed 2-bath detached villa here on Torre Golf Resort. I'm just trying to get the last couple of properties we've got to list before we break up for the Christmas holidays, which is tomorrow. We've got a half day tomorrow, so from tomorrow we're closed until the 9th of Jan, as is pretty much everyone else. So I just wanted to get these last couple on. Okay, this has already been I've already been through this, of course. It's a 2-bed 2-bath detached villa here on Torre. Private pool, south facing garden. You've got the storage cupboard just to the side. Now I don't know if you know Torre, then you know quite a few people with Anibros and Sabina's actually put in these storage cupboards, which are great. You know, they're good sizes. You put bikes in there, golf clubs in there. It's just dead handy. You can obviously see from this side as well, they've actually got another concrete storage cupboard here just to the side of it. Now I know that does house the pump, okay, for the private pool, but that's quite long, so I'm assuming that's also a storage cupboard. Now we have requested the keys to these two things, but I don't have them at the moment. But just bear in mind, I know what that is. I've seen them 100 times, so that is a good size. That fits bikes, golf clubs and everything. And I think this is a similar size over here as well, because it will have the pool pump, but it's way too long to only have that. So it's obviously a good storage cupboard as well. As always with the Sabinas, you've also got the nice big solarium at the top, but we'll go through that. We'll get to that as we go through the actual walkthrough. Off-street parking again, as always, and again, there's always lots of parking, just opposite as well. So let's have a walk through, see what you think. Don't forget the images and the virtual 360 tour, which is also in 4K. Don't forget this is, of course, in 4K. The virtual tour is as well, and that will be on the site later this afternoon. Okay, so first thing to note, as I like to do as we go. So this obviously gate has been added. Originally, this would have just been an open space. You went in and basically went into your property there and your solarium to the right. Okay, the good thing about putting these gates in is it means no one can actually get up to your solarium. So it's always a good thing to have that. Right. Let's go straight into the house. So again, anyone familiar with my videos will know that one thing I really like about Sabina's is it has this nice, lovely, big hallway area as you walk in. So you're not walking directly into the lounge. It's the only villa that has that, including the 3-bed villas as well. This is the only villa that you kind of walk into a nice entrance hallway as opposed to directly into the property. Always like that. Again, nice thing, you've got big double doors leading into the lounge to the left. And then pretty much all of the other rooms are to the right. Okay, so we'll start from the right hand side and then we'll work our way through. So directly right is your kitchen. Okay, standard size kitchen for Sabina's. They are decent sizes, completely separate of course, but plenty of worktop space as you can see. There's wraps around there as well. Plenty of cupboard space as well. Yeah, good. I can tell straight away that the hob and the oven is not original, so that's been replaced at some point with Zanussi stuff, so that's good. And then of course, as always, you've got a separate utility with the Sabinas. If you open this door here, and that's where your washing machine is and your boiler, and you can see these guys have just put a nice big storage cupboard in here as well for bits and pieces. Now again, that would have been open, but you can see they've actually put a sealed window in there, so that's brilliant as well. And then as always, you've got your door leading off the back, which basically just goes to the side and the front side of the actual villa, if you like. Never quite know what the purpose of them is, but anyway, they're always there. But it's great that that's been sealed with a proper window there. Just keeps all the dust and the rain and things like that out. And it's also great that that's all been replaced as well. That is the original, the hood, but the hoods generally last a lot longer. But the original kind of ovens and hobs, 20 years old, so they do kind of need renewed now. If you go in with the original ones, it's a matter of time. You either change them immediately because they're not overly expensive, and of course they're much more economical to run than the original ones. Right, coming out of the kitchen, I'm going to stay to this side first, so let's hit all the bedrooms first. So the first thing we see when we turn right is the master, okay? So coming through this door brings you into kind of a nice kind of longish hallway area. Directly to the right is your ensuite. So again, nice big window. These guys have put a big cupboard here to the right as you walk in, which I assume is for towels and things like that. Spinning around, you've got a corner shower unit, a corner enclosed shower unit. You've got your towel heater / radiator just in this corner over here, and they've also got another kind of unit here just for bits and pieces. So these are always nice big bathrooms in the Sabinas. This is the ensuite, so this is the smaller of the two, but it's still a great size. Right, straight down into the master, very bright. And of course, that's all about the orientation, which we'll talk about more when we go to the garden. Okay, so you've got a double bed here. It is a storage. Okay, so you've got a storage double here, inbuilt wardrobes as always. You can see there's an AC unit up here. Looks very new. Yeah, it's a new one. So that will be, you know, we can obviously check all of this kind of thing, but that will be an inverter unit. So that will be cooling and heating. Now, don't forget, Latori always has central heating throughout. But people do find that these are a lot cheaper to use for heating as well as cooling in the summer. You know, I do it myself. I've got units in my villa and I use these as opposed to the gas central heating because I find that they're much more inexpensive. And they heat very quick compared to radiators as well. So yeah, lovely bright room. Very nice. Okay, so let's get out of here and get around this villa for you. So back out, turn right again. Second bathroom to our left. Okay, now this is the bigger one. These are big bathrooms in here. So you've got the toilet down there. You would have had a bidet over there, but they've taken that out. And this is a big wardrobe here. You know, that's a big old unit they've put in the left-hand side there. So that's going to be useful for storing tons of stuff. Sink just directly ahead, and you've got the full-size bath in this one. Okay, so the shower in the ensuite and the full-size bath here, and that is a full size. And you can see they've obviously got the shower screen there as well, so you can use it as a shower as well. So that's great. Always a good idea to have both, one shower, one bath. And then into bedroom 2. And as you can see, this has obviously been a family that's owned this at some point. You've got 2 sets of bunk beds on either side. So, you know, this is housing quite a few people. This is perfect for 2 reasons. One, if you are, of course, a big family, so you've got plenty of sleeping area. And also if you rent it, I don't know, rental market is always families first and foremost. That's always the ones that are going to rent it by far the most, especially detached villas. So something like this is perfect if you're planning to rent it out when you're not using it. And again, a lovely bright room, again, because of course from here we're looking directly out into the garden, which we've already know is directly south facing. So lovely bright room. Okay, again, I can see there is an AC unit above the door. I'm not sure what that little thing is on it though. That looks like a little sensor of some kinds, maybe a sensor to turn it off when people aren't in here. I don't know, we can check that out. But okay, another unit up there anyway, we know. So let's get back out and get round to the lounge. This is my favorite part of the villas, these types of villas. These lovely big high ceilings. And then you've got the extra windows all around the top. So this room is always full of, you know, full of light, full of sunlight, always. You've got kind of a bay style windows to the left as you walk in. And again, usually where people put the dining area. You've got a 2-seater here to my left, 3-seater over there. And of course, that just looks directly across to the kind of TV area. Okay, TV looks actually relatively new as well. You know, it's pretty thin. So it's obviously relatively new. Got some pictures up there, but that is obviously personal and will be taken. Right, yeah, listen, it's kind of a soft material. They're all recliners, I note as well. So basically these 2 and these 3 will all recline. AC unit up here, which is the original. Now the only reason I point that out is because of course that's AC only, it won't be heating. But again, like I said, you've always got central heating. Yeah, like I said, really, really like these Sabinas. Lovely lights as well, by the way, at the top. Really nice. You know, it always feels lovely and spacious, and that's a lot to do, of course, with the high ceilings. But it just always feels, you know, so you know, it's a 2-bed, 2-bath villa, okay? But this room always makes it feel so much bigger, just because there's so much space in here. And of course, as you would have seen, if you've seen our videos before, you know that we've actually sold quite a few that have actually put a mezzanine level here and put another bedroom there because, you know, it is high enough for that. Right, let's head out to what everyone wants to see, of course. So again, coming out, you come to, first of all, you come to this nice big terrace pergola'd area. Okay, now I can see straight away they've also got an awning, so that will go right across there, which with this orientation you would definitely need, especially in the summer. So you've got a dining table, 6 chairs there, and you've also got, well, you've got a lot of fish, is what you've got. And over here, you've got 3 big sunbeds, relatively good condition. You know, they're a little bit marked as you would expect with a south-facing garden. Lovely pool area. Now, edge to edge, I'd say that's about 7 meters by 3 meters wide. Yeah, nice. And of course, the other thing I note is that, of course, these are all, this obviously was put in by the original owners. This would have been lawned originally. The pool is also newer than the original pools. This is not an original pool. So what that means is it's been put in, you know, after. It's been put in after these were actually built. So I can find out the exact age of it, but that is a newer pool. It's not the original Polaris pools, if you like. There, of course, is the back of both your bedrooms. But like you can see, tons of sun out here. And there will be tons of sun out here all afternoon. Yeah, lovely big pool, liking that. And the other thing to note is they've got one of the covers. Okay, now this material it's excellent, and basically what it's for is to basically make it much more economical to run this pool, especially in the summer months, because the summer months, of course, the pools heat up naturally, and then if you put that over it at the end of the night when you've stopped using it, it will keep a lot of that heat in. So you know, it just makes that pool probably 3 or 4 degrees warmer through the summer. Now it's always going to be around 30 degrees even if you don't do that, but put that over and it will just keep it at constant temperature all, you know, I'm talking about pretty April to October. Of course, if you put that over now, it will also keep the temperature in, but they are pretty chilly to swim in winter time, to be honest. You know, we all know that, unless you heat it. So what I was talking about from the front of the house, like I said, this is a closed cupboard, but that's quite long, so that obviously is where the pool pump is, but I would imagine there's also extra space in there for storage as well. Right, let's go to the point that we've not been yet. That lovely big solarium up the top, which again is another real big point of these villas. You know, now this one, of course, has a directly south-facing garden, right? So you can sit in the garden pretty much all afternoon anyway. So, you know, you're going to get the sun there. It's nice and toasty there all day. To give you an idea, of course, it's what, 22nd of December today, so 22 degrees. But when you're sitting in that garden or up here, trust me, it feels warmer than that. So, nice big roof terrace, as usual. You know, this is a big old area up here. A lot of people put hot tubs up here. They'll put, you know, kind of outside bar areas. Obviously, these guys have put like a nice big permanent barbecue up here. Got one of the swinging chairs here as well. Yeah, it needs a paint. But look, you know, if you're not here all the time, you really do need to keep on top of that. I've just done all mine in the last month or so. But every year to every year and a half, you're always better to wipe all them ledges down and just repaint them. It's a little bit of white paint, you know, pot of paint, don't cost much, but it just keeps all on top. But yeah, nice big area up here like it always is. Like I say, the barbecue's a bonus. You've got the exterior units to the AC units just over here, so that's well out of the way. You've got a water point, of course. Great if you want to put a hot tub up here, and you've got electric points. Lovely. And of course, regardless of orientation, these are always going to be roasting hot up here, you know, always. And then you're just looking down straight onto the pool and the garden area. Right, guys, hope you enjoyed. This is coming on at 194,995. That's 194,995. 195,000 euros, basically, okay? The community fee for this one, 150 euros per month. Again, don't forget on La Torre, that includes all of your fibre optic broadbands, which runs at 50 meg speed included. Can upgrade that to up to 900 if you want, but 50 really should be enough for most people's needs. Also includes international TV stations, and it also includes an internal phone line, so you can ring anyone else on resort, you can make a booking at one of the restaurants on here, or book your golf, and so on and so forth. So nice one, guys. Any questions, as always, you can get us on 0208 090 3631 from the UK, or 638. Well, actually, sorry, what I should say is +34 638 134 215 here in Spain. Don't forget, we are closing tomorrow. We reopen on the 9th. Pretty much all lawyers, pretty much all notaries, and the vast majority of other businesses are doing the same. Don't forget, Christmas Day here in Spain is in the 6th of January. So, you know, that kind of always extends the kind of Christmas holiday. But we expect the 9th of January to start with a bang, like it always does. You know, the first few months of the year are always the busiest for sales because, of course, people want them tied up for summer. So interested in anything that's currently on the market, be sure just to ring us. If we've already went off on holiday, email us, enquiries@polarisworld.org.uk. I will always answer all emails. Cheers, guys.